looks like Central Oregon finally got some snow, and we are finally, after years and years, testing this Unimog properly. We're gonna go up to almost 6,000 feet elevation, going 10 miles up the mountain road. And right now we're airing this Unimog down, and we're gonna see what she can do. We got Megan and all 3 dogs up there. Hey, buddy. Started off about 15, 18 PSI, and we're probably just gonna take it down to 10 for now and go from there. Shakedown test number 1. Now we've had a bunch of shakedowns on the road, but this is our first off-road deep snow shakedown, and there should be a couple feet of fresh snow up there. Yeah, we're real excited. Man, airing down on 54 sure does take a whole lot longer than airing down on 37s. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of information about this Unimog. Well, she's obviously 4-wheel drive. Right now it's 2-wheel drive. It's pneumatic shifting. So you need about 100 PSI of pressure to shift from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive. And then again, to lock the front and rear differential. You can't separate those differentials. You can only lock them both at the same time. So when you lock those diffs, you're all in. Let's see what else here. It's got a straight 6 naturally aspirated diesel engine. She likes to rev real high. And yeah, well, I don't really know too much else about it because it's our first time really putting it to the test. I think that this truck on 54s is gonna do a whole lot better than most trucks on 54s, because most trucks on 54s are, you know, Tacomas or FJs and just like crawler builds that are pretty lightweight. Now this Unimog's 10,000 pounds, so these 54s are gonna flex a whole lot more, and that's exactly what you want for this deep snow. You want as much surface area as possible, and that's why I think this Unimog is really the perfect rig to run 54s. I mean, the frame alone is 1/2 inch thick, and then the subframe is 1.25 inches thick, so it's got plenty of weight. The weight's distributed really evenly since we put that big spare tire on here and all this bed work here, so it should be nice and well balanced, and I think yeah, we should be okay today. All right, we got them all down to about 7, 8 PSI. There's still no flex whatsoever. That's gonna be okay for now because we still have a few miles till the really deep snow. And I'm guessing when we get up there, we're gonna have to drop these double bead locks probably down to 2 or 3. Definitely gonna have to air down the tires more, but we're still in 2-wheel drive and we're halfway up the mountain, so it's looking pretty good. These 54s make a foot of snow feel like a couple inches. It's kind of wild. All right, we made it to the Pole Creek Junction. So this is just about 2/3 of the way. We got about 1/3 left, and looks like we're gonna be breaking trail from here on out. Somebody did come in here, but that looks like it's from a couple days ago. So that's good. We were really hoping that we were the first ones out here. We're airing down even more. We still haven't put it in 4-wheel drive. It's been 2-wheel drive the whole way. We're gonna see how far we could probably get in 2-wheel drive, and then hopefully the 4-wheel drive is gonna work. So we just ran into our first issue, which we knew we were gonna run into some issue. A couple weeks ago, I rebuilt the air brake system. And now, for whatever reason, my 4-wheel drive is not engaging. So my lever, when I pull it up, it just goes right back down. Feels like there's air pressure, so I think maybe there might be a pressure relief valve or something that might be blocked. I'm not sure. But the 4-wheel drive was working when we first started driving this Unimog, and now it's not. So something's changed. We're gonna have to figure that out. But the good news is we don't need 4-wheel drive. This Unimog is such a beast. These 54s are crazy. We're breaking trail right now. Let me show you. And the front tires are just floating over top. They're not creating any drag, and the portal diffs obviously aren't dragging because they're 6 inches higher than all the rest. And so we're just cruising in 2-wheel drive, and it's looking like it's not going to be a trail fix. It's looking like it's going to be a shop fix because we don't need it. All right, well, we made it to the top, pretty much right up at the wilderness boundary here up at Pole Creek. We made it up in 4-wheel drive without lockers, so I'm able to hold the lever up and keep it in 4-wheel drive. It wants to drop back down, So I have to actually hold the lever, and for whatever reason, I can't engage the lockers. Maybe the breathers, the axle breathers are blocked. That could be it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to dig into that later. Maybe the lines are frozen. Maybe there's some water in the lines and they froze. I really don't know. Holds pressure pretty good, so I wouldn't think that it's that. But anyway, so we had to drop down to 3 PSI on these 54s to get through a couple of those snow drifts. Look at that, we already got a fold here. Got a fold back there, so 3 PSI is probably gonna be right around, probably at the lowest. We probably don't wanna go much lower than that if we wanna keep these tires in good condition. But yeah, there you go. Unimog on 54s, 10,000 pounds, 3 PSI 54s. Made it up without lockers. Definitely could have used the lockers. Another thing that's not working is my heater. The blower blows just fine, but it's blowing cold air. So I imagine there's a valve somewhere that's shut off that's not letting that hot coolant circulate through the little radiator core. But other than that, we're doing okay. We came up here without a shovel, by ourselves. The winch isn't even hooked up, doing everything you shouldn't be doing. It looks like we do have a little bit of an oil leak too. Not sure where it's coming from. But there you go, she's working. Got a couple of things to fix, but she holds temperature just fine, holds pressure. Sorry, the quality I know is gonna be horrible. It's super windy up here, so I'm sure the sound is awful. We're gonna pack it up and head back down and get working on some of these fixes. So there you go, Unimog. She's up and running, just needs a couple of tweaks to make her run real nice. But other than that, it's a pretty cool machine. All right, well, you ain't getting stuck, you ain't trying hard enough. I'll see you guys next time. Shoo!